Welcome all you school nerds, and I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to show you how to set up your math and science classes on the McGraw-hill's ConnectEd platform. In our last video, we set up a Wonders classroom, which is an English class for our student John Doe. Now, before we go any further, we're going to go up to our class details under Assign and Manage, and we're going to go and find our class code, and there it is right over there. And we're going to copy that. And in a separate document, we're going to save that class code. Awesome. That's done. We can head back to our ConnectEd platform. And as I've said, today we're going to look at our math and science classroom setup. So we're going to scroll down to math. And once we are in there, we're going to go up to the menu bar and down to class management. Okay, once we're in here, we can see that there is a class already created for us. We can go to create class and create a new class. But in our case, because there's a class already created, I'm going to go and I'm going to edit the class instead. Now, once again, you can change the name of the class to whatever suits you, whatever structure you prefer. For me, that's the class and subject. Grade 5 is as it is. And moderate posts to discussions. Now, this is asking whether you want to moderate what students are able to post in discussion rooms. So yes means whenever a student posts something, you will have to say allow before that student's post is made public. No means students can post as they please. I prefer leaving the current setting, which means students see whatever I post and whatever I set to them. Okay. But then once again, we have the simplified login for class. This once again is for lower level readers, students who struggle to read usernames, passwords. I think it's preferable for grade 3 and lower. This means they will use an icon to identify their class as well as a picture password. Once again, for grade 5, we will be using the normal login. Hit save, and as you can see, the class name and grade has been set. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our students. Now you can choose your class or your grade, grade 5, and search all students within that grade. And then just click the students that belong to 5-2 in our case. I'll click each of them and then hit save, and all of those students who I've selected will be added to this class. For the purposes of this video, we will be using our student John. So let's search for John. There he is. We'll click him, and he's the only student in our class. So let's save that. And there you go. John has been added to the class. We can also remove him if he is the wrong student. Okay, and that is it for setting up your class. The next thing you're going to do is head to View Class Code, copy that class code, and stick it in your separate document. There we go. Now, just for the purpose of demonstration, let's go and change our class into a simplified login. We'll select an icon and save. Now, as you can see, a URL has been created. Now, all your students will need is this URL to log into their class. So let's click that, open it up in a new tab. And there we go. So for your students, they will see this on their side. So there is the class 5-2 math. They will click on that and they will find their name. If there are multiple students in the class, there'll be multiple names with logos. The student will then click on their name and then they will log in using a picture password, whichever combination of pictures their password contains, and they would log in. So that's it for the simplified login version. We're going to head back and change it back to our normal login. Okay, so here we are back. We're going to edit class, change that simplified login, and save. There we go. And that is it. All we got to do now is go back to our menu bar and head back to the ConnectEd main platform. Okay, now we're going to head over to Inspire Science. Once we are in Inspired Science, we're going to scroll down to the class we created for these videos. which is ESP58. Once here, we are going to head down to where it says roster and edit student roster. But before we do, there is one other way we can do this. If we are back here, we can click on the Options tab, go up to Manage Class Roster, and it would take us straight to that tab. Okay, so let's hit and edit class roster. And here we can add students to the class we've selected by just clicking the plus signs on the side here. We can also remove students by clicking the X's or remove all. Okay, we are specifically looking for John, so let's find John, add him to our class, and hit Save Roster. And there we go. Now once again, we want to save the class code, so we will go ahead and copy that and paste it in our science class code. And that is it for setting up your science and math classes. You want to head to the McGraw-Hill logo and then to the connected. There we go, the connected button, and that sends us back to our main page. If you found this video helpful and want to see more like this, please remember to subscribe so that you are notified the next time we upload a new video.